Remember what I told you before? Don't worry about it. Forget what I said.
I wonder what he meant by that. That it wasn't anything important enough for me to even worry about? Of course it's not. If I take the time to think about it, it's really just common sense. It should be obvious, but still.
You know, I always assumed that at least, out of all the other guys, I was the closest with you. But maybe I was wrong.
That moment flashed through my mind over and over, and I couldn't help but wonder how I should have responded. In the end, I never figured out the answer, but...
Forget what I said.
It shouldn't bother me, and it isn't right for me to be upset. I feel foolish. I keep looking for a deeper meaning in what he says, but I'm the one worrying. How embarrassing.
So, you got me here. What do you need?
Hey, chill out. It's just, you and I are classmates now and all. And I want to talk to super popular Kazehaya too. Come. Sit with me.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that.
Don't worry. Just sit down and chat with me. So, I'm sure at least a few girls have asked you out by now, haven't they? Got a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
You can tell me.
No, seriously. What?
So Sadako, she's been an outcast since first year, right? I'm thinking you should cut down on your interactions with her, just a little bit. I know people like that are hard for you to ignore, but I think it just makes things worse.
What does that mean? That I see her as an outcast, and I can't ignore outcasts? No, I've never looked at her like that.
My bad. I must have struck a nerve somehow, huh? Hey now, no need to be mad, Kay? Let's see that charming smile you're so famous for.
Either way, you don't get to speak for me, Miura.
Still, whenever I look at her, I feel sorry for her. You should really give her more space. She's finally starting to blend into class. But if you get too involved, and the other girls start to get jealous, won't she be right back where she started? Then, all of your efforts would have been pointless, right? Don't cause her more trouble.
Really? And who are you to tell me that? So what? If that ever happens, I'll figure out how to handle it myself. I've got my own reasons to do the things I do. What the hell would you know about it?
Just saying, it's gonna lead to more jealousy, which will lead to her being more isolated. She's holding on to such unrealistic expectations. It's sad.
Why do you keep talking about how you pity her? Kuronuma is working hard. When has she ever had unrealistic expectations?
That's the thing. You'll never be able to understand that part. Because that's where you and Sadako clearly have totally different views. Well, you're in such a different position than her. How could you understand?
What?
Can't say any more than that. It's not for me to give away all of her true feelings. You don't want to make problems for her, right? Since she's been working so hard.
I know that!
If you know, then cool. You've got this. Hey, so the girls like you, but you're not dating one. You got a crush?
Yeah, I do!
Then why don't you just go out with her already? Or do you want me to help you out?
No, Absolutely not. What was that about?
Well, you're in such a different position than her. How could you understand?
Can't understand what? And far from hers? How? What's that mean?
What do you think?
Looks good.
Seriously?
Yeah, dead serious.
Tell me a little more. Come on,
You
it
look
won't hurt,
gorgeous,
right?
okay? Oh, so it's basically a family-only wedding then?
Uh-huh. I guess they're not even inviting any coworkers. So I thought, in that case, I'm not going either. But...
Did he?
Toru called me up and asked me personally. Gee, I definitely want you to be there.
Oh, looks like you're part of their family after all. Were you happy?
Obviously. But also, if I'm gonna go, I figure I should look as cute as possible, you know?
Yeah, that part's pretty important. And with that dress, you've got nothing to worry about.
Yep. Hey!
Yoshida.
I happen to have some extra cash on me, so I had myself an impulse buy. And Yano-chin sure does have an eye for this kind of stuff. Man, I wish Sawako could have seen me with this on. Speaking of which, did she go home already?
Yeah, probably.
What's the deal with the weirdly vague answer?
Hey, are me and Kuronuma super different? Like, that I maybe don't understand her as much as I thought I did?
Huh? Of course you don't understand her. I mean, this guy's so clueless he somehow doesn't even know that Sawako likes him. Where's this coming from?
Nowhere, it's nothing. I just had someone tell me that, so...
Your shoelaces are untied.
Well, it's just that I never thought that about myself. In fact, it threw me off because I thought that I understood her better than everyone else.
Let's see. Well, it's kinda hard to put into words, but like with me and Yano-chin, we get misunderstood a lot, though not as much as Sawako. And we've had people talk a lot of trash about us. Ryu, too. You know how he's been the cleanup hitter since first year? I guess in the beginning, he was treated pretty rough by his upperclassmen for it.
Makes sense.
So in that aspect, yeah, you might not be the closest to her. You just haven't gotten past that. See ya. But still, where'd that come from? Did something happen between him and Sawako? Who knows?
Huh? Sawako put on a whole lecture?
Yeah, I heard she made everything easy to understand.
That's so like Kazehaya to put something like that together for her.
But he wasn't the one who did it, though.
Huh?
Yeah, so you remember that one really sketchy, flirty guy?
His name is Kento.
Apparently, he suddenly blurted out an invitation in the middle of class.
Miura. Good morning. Don't overthink it. Just keep it casual. Oh, I can't.
Morning. Joe!
Oh, hey! What's up?
I'm clearly wrong. Actually, this is how it always is. It's really kinda normal for us, but it does feel like he's avoiding me. I must have gotten a big head.
What? What's going on? Yesterday, when we left, what the heck did you and Kazehaya talk about to make things so awkward between you? Spit it out!
From the outside, this totally looks like bullying.
In other words, you had 2 separate conversations with him.
You know, I had assumed, out of all the guys in class, I was the closest to you. Oh, forget about what I said before.
So that's basically what happened then? He's finally reached his limit. First of all, why did you give chocolates to everybody except Kazehaya, Sawako? You guys had such a great thing going up until then. I mean, the 2 of you even went to visit the shrine together on New Year's Eve. You could have just given them as a thank you gift like you usually do. He gave you a cell phone number so you could text him and stuff too, didn't he? Huh?
Hey now, Yano-chin!
You know, if you want one-on-one time with him or a chance to give him your chocolates, just make up any excuse you can think of any time and it'll work!
I see.
Whoa!
Ah, jeez.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
That's not it. I just feel so lost. I don't know what to do anymore. I couldn't honestly give him those chocolates, as if he's just a friend. And contacting him is out of the question now. I'm so self-conscious at this point that I can't even greet him properly anymore. I'm scared. It's embarrassing. I don't want him to hate me. My true desires, my greed, I can't hide them.
You might be scared, but I know for sure that you're not the only one. Hey, Sawako. Do you want to stay this way forever? Because if you let your fear stop you, this stressful situation will go on and on forever. If you don't want that, then you'll have to do something about it yourself.
Ayane, Chizu, I'll never, ever be able to thank you for everything you've both done for me.
You probably won't figure out what to do right away, so... take a deep breath for now, and think it over.
Okay.
Today's teacher aide for Class 2D, report to the faculty office at once!
It's you?
I didn't know what to do when Sawako started crying back there. But you handled that like a pro. Honestly, your words even touched me.
Know that guy Nakamura in the class next door?
Yeah?
The other day?
Ow! What was that for?
Well, I could ask you the same. Just knock it off. It's gone too far. The whole avoiding Sawako thing you're doing.
Huh?
I'm lost.
Yeah.
But I'm not!
Even if that's the case, you're definitely making it look like you're avoiding her. Remember, she's used to people treating her like that, so you need to stop doing things that might give her the wrong idea. See ya.
Wait! Yano-chin!
Everyone has an opinion these days. I guess it's open season on Kazehaya, huh?
Sounds like a rough day.
What's going on? You've been in a really bad mood.
You're right. I was wrong for taking my anger out on him.
Anger about what?
To be honest, I do also feel at least a little bit sorry for Kazehaya since he's going through a lot too.
Huh? I don't get it. Why feel sorry for him? Huh?
because if the girl he likes starts acting super scared of him like that, then...
Kazehaya has a girl he likes? That's not good. Sawako! Come on, Yano-chan. If you really think about it, he has to be at least a little bit interested in her, doesn't he? I mean, like yesterday. We had this whole entire thing where he...
Wait, chill out, Chizu.
So Kazehaya likes Sawako?
Quiet! You don't need to scream!
What?
Then there's not a problem, is there?
That's why I'm saying there's no reason for any of this!
What? That's awesome! But we shouldn't keep it to ourselves. Let's tell them! Kazehaya! Good news!
Hold it! Does he seem to you like the type that would appreciate other people getting all involved in his business?
Now that you mention it, back in middle school...
Hey, Kazehaya. Eddie was telling me earlier she really likes you.
Stop joking.
I'm serious.
If that's the case, why isn't she the one telling me this instead of you? Doesn't make any sense.
That's about right.
I can't believe I almost did that! If we tell him about how Sawako feels and he thinks she put us up to it, it's only gonna make things worse! In that case, we'll just tell Sawako and have her ask him out! Sawa! Good news!
Hold it! Sure, we could tell her everything we know and force her to make a move. And after that, it's possible that they would start dating. But is that really how this should go? Even if she continues to be terrified of what he thinks? Sure, they might technically end up going out, but the actual situation wouldn't be any different.
Yeah, but...
Here's the thing. I don't want Sawako to have some kind of inferiority complex while she's going out with him. That's why I want her to build up her confidence until she has the will to ask him out on her own. Wouldn't it suck? When you're both supposed to like each other, and one person thinks the other is just with them out of pity.
Yeah. I guess if you think about it, even if we did end up telling Sawako that Kazehaya likes her, I'm pretty sure she'd never believe us anyway.
They're being so considerate of my feelings.
That's true.
But that doesn't change what I said yesterday. Oh, if we're talking about Sawako, well, of course you don't understand her. In that aspect, you might be the furthest from her. 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 The one who didn't understand was me.
So anyway, you were saying something about him yesterday?
About who? I didn't say anything about Kazehaya. Who? I mean, what? Crap! I gotta do something about this fast or Yano-chan's gonna kill me!
Huh? You went to the cursed lecture? How was it?
It was insane, dude.
Uh-huh. The rumors are true.
If I were to give an example, let me see.
It's kind of like losing 5 kilos within 3 days. Yeah, like that.
Say what? That sounds like some kind of disease. Oh no.
Sadako's amazing, huh?
Hey, they're complimenting you. Sada.
Awesome! You're seriously incredible, Sadako.
Can you do it again?
Can I get a passing score in 3 days too?
You see? Have some more faith in yourself.
Hey, Sadako.
Thanks so much for yesterday.
No, it was my pleasure. By the way, I was wondering, that plant you gave me the other day, where'd you get it? That was a medicinal herb that I'm growing in the flower beds. Seriously? Here at school? Yes, I carefully selected a mixture of herbs with various benefits. Well, it really made a huge difference.
Just saying, it's gonna lead to more jealousy, which will lead to her being more isolated.
I don't get it.